here's your Farm and Ranch Report from the Montana Ag Network.
Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch News. Well, the USDA's Economic Research Service has updated their net farm income forecast for 2019, and the agency now expects net farm income to increase $4 billion, or nearly 5% from last year, to $88 billion this year. If realized, inflation-adjusted net farm income would remain slightly below its historical average of $90.1 billion. Now, USDA data notes that the increase in government payments and flat expenses are the main driving forces behind the income increase. Overall, USDA expects farm cash receipts to decrease $2.5 billion to $371.1 billion this year. An increase of total animal and animal product receipts of $0.9 billion is offset by a $3.3 billion decrease in total crop receipts compared to just a year ago. And the USDA will investigate reports of possible market manipulation following a fire that badly damaged a Tyson beef plant near Garden City, Kansas back on August the 9th. In the days following the plant fire, live cattle futures moved limit lower, adding strong pressure to the cash cattle trade. Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue says he has directed USDA's Packers and Stockyards Division to launch an investigation into recent beef pricing margins to help determine if there's any evidence of price manipulation or collusion, or even restrictions of competition or other unfair practices. Now, he says if any unfair practices are in fact detected, the USDA will take quick enforcement action. USDA, he says, also remains in close communication with plant management and other stakeholders to better understand the fire's impact to the entire U.S. beef cattle industry. Stay with us. We'll have more ag news right after this.
Welcome to Tiorama. How can I help you?
I know Tiorama specializes in tires, but what other services do you offer?
Well, we also do air conditioning services, axles, belts, brakes, cooling systems, CV joints, differential repair, drive shaft repair, electrical and electronic systems, engine diagnostics and performance, exhaust system repair, four-wheel drive systems, oil changes, preventative maintenance, starting, charging, and battery, steering and suspension, tire pressure monitoring systems, and transmissions.
Wow. Was that all in alphabetical order?
I've had a lot of practice.
My name is Michael Elliott. I was one of the initial troops on the invasion of Iraq in 2003. For me, college was harder than boot camp. I was introduced to the new Veteran Services Coordinator, and I began to have some hope. I was able to establish genuine connections with my classmates and my teachers. They have helped me secure employment. I am now able to provide for my family in a job that I never in a million years would have thought I could do. Because of Carroll College, my whole life has been bettered.
Well, grain elevators and end users are certainly navigating some heightened market volatility caused by uncertainty over the size of this fall's corn harvest. After U.S. corn farmers suffered historic planting delays from nonstop rains this spring, the crop is late in maturing, especially in states across the eastern Corn Belt. According to a new report from CoBank's Knowledge Exchange Division, those delays could lead to some major losses in crop production this fall and also raise the stakes for grain merchandisers as well as ethanol producers and even livestock feeders. The biggest corn planting delays occurred in Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, North Dakota, Ohio, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. And finally, the U.S. red meat industry continues to be optimistic about the opportunities ahead for U.S. pork and beef in Japan. USMEF President and CEO Dan Hallstrom says the new agreement in principle is huge news as Japan is the U.S.'s largest value market on both beef and pork, with $3.7 billion in sales between the two past years. In early September, Hallstrom will lead a delegation of producers and other ag industry leaders to Japan, where the news of this agreement will be very, very well received by key customers in that very lucrative market for the U.S. red meat. That's a look at your ag news. Have a great day.